Good evening. How are you? Okay, let's get the party started. Uh, so today is what, Monday? Happy Monday. Typically we have this tradition of not doing any mathematics on Monday. We take Monday as Sabbath. We just talk about random stuff. We used to do that for a while, but I think we can just continue doing Goldbach conjecture proof, even if today's Monday. Okay. Because I have feeling that it's almost done. Because we observed. To me, I'm still in a state of pleasant shock, to be honest, that this prime gap coverage matrix nth square give you complete coverage, continuous coverage of even integer up to certain point. And to me, that's a shocker. Okay, because if you understand why this is so, we are done. Okay, because this is exactly equivalent problem to Goldbach's conjecture. Okay, so yeah, it came as a big shock to me last night, and still am. You know what? Let's do some stretching because my lower back is a little bit stiff. So we're gonna take a break from mathematics and do some stretching. Okay, we get back to this. Let's do some stretching. Uh, Actually, you know what? The best stretching we can do is actually kicking. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that give you very good stretching of back. Yeah. Let's take a break, okay? Let's do some more stretching, shall we? Let's do split, alright? It's not the same. Very good. Yeah, you don't need that much space actually to the split. Oh. Okay. All right. And then, how about the backflip, whatever? Oh, uh. Whew. Good. We'll take a break. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are almost there. I promise you. Yeah. Almost there, almost. Uh, so, let me explain what this means. The the black row is, and the let me grab pointing rod. The blue row is indices. Black row, they are the prime gaps. So you have first prime gap, second prime gap, third prime gap, okay? And to complete this picture, can you stand like this? Good. To complete this picture, we assign 0 as by definition, this 0, black 0, is 0th gap number. Just by definition and for convenience. Okay? My voice is shaking because I'm excited about this, okay? Because we're gonna about to prove gold box conjecture, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So it's not gonna take very long from here, okay? We're almost there, alright? So okay. So you're gonna give it a name, okay? The in green. I bought extra set of pen today, so. By the way, I managed to buy my kitchen towel. Okay, I just bought only 2 of them, but you know, I want to act normal. Okay, I want to live as normal as possible. Yeah, during my lunchtime, I ran in a Hawaiian t-shirt, as usual. Okay. The first row we're gonna call it gamma 1. Okay. The second row gamma 2, gamma 3, and so on. Okay. Why? Because it's accumulation of prime gap. Okay, we gotta name it somehow. We'll just use gamma. All right. So let me explain what this is. Okay. So 0th gap is 0, first gap 2, second gap 2, third gap 2. Okay, they're prime gaps. Distance between prime numbers, adjacent prime numbers. Okay, so how do we get first row? Add 0 to the sequence of prime gaps. Okay, so it's prime gap itself. Now, we have to rename it. So our method we are using is a systematic enumeration method. Okay, so ordering is very important. Okay, because it's well ordered enumeration. So we're gonna have to start from 0. So these guys will be gamma 0, gamma 2, gamma blah blah blah. Okay, so yeah, and also notational convention is very important as well. Okay, otherwise it will be chaotic. Okay, so gamma 0 set, gamma 1 set, gamma 2 set, and I'll tell you what it means. Okay. So gamma 0 is you have the sequence of prime gaps, right? Set of prime gaps plus 0th prime gap, which is 0. So you get prime gaps itself. That's gamma 0. Gamma 1 is you have prime original prime gap set and you add to each of them the very first prime gap. Okay? Gamma 2 is this, is to the original prime gap set, you're adding first prime gap to get gamma 1 set, and you add second prime gap to the previous gamma set. So it's accumulative. Alright? Why are we doing this? Because that's what prime number is. Prime number is nothing but accumulation of prime gaps. Okay, and that's something I learned from Wikipedia in the article prime number gap, something like prime gap, right? Yeah, nth prime is first prime plus sigma I from 1 to n gi, when gi is ith gap. Okay, so yeah. We'll go over that later. Okay, so but that's what prime, how you define a prime number in terms of prime gap. It's accumulation. Okay, so and we are also talking about coverage of numbers in terms of prime gap. Okay, coverage of even numbers in terms of prime gaps. Yeah. Maybe this may not prove Goldbach's conjecture if I'm thinking about it, but at least I think we are getting quite close. Okay, but to caution you, this may not directly lead to proof of Goldbach's conjecture because there's some wrinkle to straighten out. Okay, so but still, I think we are making very good progress at least. But my feeling, gut feeling, we are almost there. Okay, we probably should be able to, at least in the conceptual level, we should be able to prove Goldbach's conjecture this week. Okay, so if we do that, we will have proved Goldbach's conjecture in 3 weeks. Okay. Yeah, so there will be quite an achievement. Okay. I mean, to formally prove it and for me to type it all down and publish it, that's another story. Maybe a couple of more months, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I slept on this. So last night, or early this morning, on my bed, because I took my notebook with me. Yeah, I did come up with some kind of interesting observation in this prime gap coverage matrix. I share that with you, okay? let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, so now grab a notebook and then we'll grab another whiteboard, and then we'll go ahead and try to understand what this is about. Right? I give you the basics, right? You have nth prime gap, vertically speaking, okay? How do you get that nth row, a gamma n set? You just add nth prime gap into the previous gamma set, okay? Just add, here you have 2, right? Just add 2 down from the previous row. Then you get the second row. Okay? Because what we are interested in is we have prime gaps, right? So if we add multiple prime gaps in a sequential fashion, your first prime gap plus first prime gap plus second prime gap, right? Third prime gap. You're adding gaps on top of each other. Prime gaps, okay? Why do you do that? Because that's how prime numbers are made. Not only that, that's how code box numbers are made. Sequentially, you add one prime gap into next prime gap with next prime gap. That's how prime numbers are constructed, and also that's how gold box numbers are constructed. Okay, so we are doing this for a purpose, for a reason. Okay, yeah. It's about continuous coverage of even integers using addition, summation of prime gaps. So that was our latest conjecture, right? Can we express every single even numbers in terms of summation of prime gaps in a sequential fashion? Not random 2 prime gap, no. Sequential, like first, second, third, fourth, blah, blah, blah. And voila, actually it works. I was so surprised last night. It was a shocker to me because if you recall, gold box triangle it has some loopholes. Sometimes it skips, jumps, leaps, omits, right? But in this prime gap coverage matrix, we may as well nickname it prime gap accumulation matrix, okay, because we are adding all the prime gaps, okay. There is no gap, there's no hole, no pothole, no loophole, no omission. It gives you absolutely complete coverage. If you draw this square matrix, partial matrix, it gives you continuous and complete coverage of even integer as far as we can see. That was a shocker to me. Now, our next step is to understand why that is the case. Do I know why? Not yet. So, but it shouldn't be that difficult to understand why. I don't know why yet. We'll figure out together, okay? Yeah. Cool stuff. That's why I'm telling you, I think we are very close to proving it. The gold box conjecture, okay? So, at least conceptual level. Yeah. We'll take a break, okay? So, yeah. Yeah, if you're not getting it, don't worry. I'll break it down for you. Alright? Yeah. Okay. We'll be right back. we are back. You gotta get out of the whiteboard, huh? Okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, this guy. Getting rid of this guy. Mm. Let me also grab my notebook from my bedroom. Yeah, nowadays I sleep with my notebook, okay? Right on my bed. Oh boy. Okay. So. Good. So we don't need this guy anymore, but let's put it right here. Okay. Yeah. So how was your day? Did you have a good day? Did you have a nice weekend? Huh? Yeah. If you ask me, yeah, I had a very good weekend because I made a huge progress here. So we did together. Okay. Yeah. Still recovering this Holy Spirit shock. I'm shocked by Holy Spirit of mathematics. Such a shocker. Oh, still recovering from this. It's a good shock, good shocker, but let's take it slow, okay? I don't want to shake my hands or shake my voice. No, let's just lay back, sit back. Where's my water? Tidy up this place and okay. So, what I found out in my bedroom last night on my notebook is this. Let me look at it. Some kind of it's very simple recurrence relationship within this prime gap coverage matrix. Okay, so okay, it goes like this. Alright? Alright. 0. I mean, if we prove this, it's gonna hurt mathematicians' feelings, right? Because look at me, I'm very elementary. I mean, not too elementary, but all the mathematics I know is, you know, undergrad mathematics majors for your college, they probably know more mathematics than I do. Okay, in many ways. Because I don't know group theory. I don't know Riemann zeta function. I don't know just what central. I'm not that the prime number theorem and sure, yeah, central limit theorem. I have very superficial knowledge of those things, and yeah, but I think we can still prove this. Okay. Index. What if we prove it and they don't accept our proof? That's fine by me. They don't have to accept it. Just like I made a movie, okay? I really like the movie I made, Therapy for Metaphobia. To me, it's God's blessing, at least to me, because I really liked the movie. I was totally satisfied. Some of my friends liked it, some of them didn't. But even if those who didn't like my movie, some of them watched my movie through with me, out of love and friendship. Okay, so I appreciate them. Okay, whether they liked it or not. So yeah, if other mathematicians, if we prove this, and most likely we will, okay, and if they don't accept it, that's fine by me. Why? We proved it, that's all that matters. Whether we get appreciated or not, to me, whether I get appreciated or not, it's irrelevant. We did our job, I did my job, and that's it. We move on, okay? Yeah, but if you don't prove and publish this first, I will. Why? Because this is just too important to be here in YouTube, all right? If you don't publish this before I do, I will, okay? Because it's just too important, okay? So, yeah. At least I will write it down, type it down in LaTeX, and then I will submit to some online journal, okay, that I'm thinking about a couple. There's some free online mathematical journal, okay? They're hosted by some universities. Okay? There's some in Canada, some in America, and I probably try to publish in some universities in America first. If they reject it, then I will look somewhere else. Okay? No problem. Okay, so let's say prime numbers, they're like position vectors. Okay? What I mean is, in our convention, okay, in our convention, prime numbers include 1 and exclude 2. Okay? So your prime numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, right? So let's say you have some random point of origin O, right? Let's say each prime number corresponds to one-dimensional coordinate in x along the x-axis. It's one-dimensional coordinate, okay? It's moving along the line, straight line, okay? So these prime numbers is the position of this ball just rolling down the street, or spaceship traveling in straight line at 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second. Okay, so uh, that's the position. Okay, so prime number corresponds to the position vector. Okay. Now, so time 1, time 2, time 3, time 4, time 5. So isn't it beautiful? Like looks like a fan, hand fan, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our index. Okay, it corresponds to time. Okay, and the prime numbers correspond to position vector. Okay, at time 1, where is it? Yeah, position 1, like 1 meter from this y-axis. Okay, time 2, 3 meters from y-axis. Okay, and so on. Now, then prime gap corresponds to displacement vector. Okay, so that's the fruitful approach, fruitful analogy. Okay, analogy to physics, classical physics. Okay. Gap, all right. So the prime gap corresponds to displacement, the differential, all right. So it's kind of like acceleration concept. Okay. No, sorry, take it back. Speed concept. All right. So you have position vector, and then you have displacement vector, right? So displacement vector divided by time is like speed or velocity. Okay. So prime gap from time 1 to time 2, 2, from time 2 to time 3. Okay. Time is corresponds to index. Okay. 2, 2, 2, 4. So here you have constant speed, and now you suddenly have acceleration because speed increased from 2 to 4 meter per second squared. Okay. So what's the acceleration? Is 2 meter per. I'm sorry. Speed increased from 2 meter per second to 4 meter per second. So acceleration is 4 minus 2, 2 meter per second squared. Okay, so that's the secondary time gap. I mean, secondary prime gap. Okay? So secondary prime gap is this. 2 minus 2, 0, 0. 4 minus 2, 2. Okay? So that's the secondary secondary prime gap. Okay? Now, it's almost time to take a break, okay? So let's slow down. Let's take a break now, okay? I don't want to lose my voice. Okay. Let me drink a little. All right, let's take a break. Oh. after this recording, I might do some dancing. I love this music video. Groove is in the heart. I love the way they dance. Okay, it was like all of them. Okay, everybody in the music video. Oh, I just love that dancing style that they do. It's just so beautiful. There are male, female dancers there. Okay. Oh, they just dance so well. Amazing, amazing. I think the music video was filmed in probably 1990s, 1980s, something like that. But kind of in the 70s, 1970s style. Okay, so just amazing. Okay, huge fan. Yeah, Delight. Okay, that's the band name. Okay, let's get back to this. So in this discussion, we're not gonna care about zero. Okay, we'll start from one. Okay, it's just invention of convenience. So yeah, we can ignore it when we want to. Okay, so just like 1, 2, 0, right? We sometimes include them, sometimes we exclude them, right? Because it doesn't matter. All right, yeah. So G1, right? G2, uh, you have G1, G2, okay? Now in between we call it delta G1, okay? Which is equal to G2 minus G1, which is 0, okay? Likewise, we have delta G2. So that's our index notational convention. Okay? G4 minus G3. Okay? So, then, just to generalize, just convert this letter to, these numbers to letters in these indices. Okay? That's how you generalize. Okay? Delta G n is equal to G n plus 1 minus G n. Okay? Meaning, yeah, well, that's enough. It's getting a little bit chilly, so let me sit back and drink. Let's relax. You know, we got time. We got it. Alright, now is all that's left is just mechanical. All the creative stuff is done. That's the difficult part. All we have left to fully prove golden box conjecture is all mechanical now, from now on. Okay, so we can relax, sit back. Difficult part is done. Okay, all there is left is the easy stuff. Okay, so at least that's what it seems to me. Okay. Let's slow down a little bit. So, yeah, pass this to the other side, switch around. Gn plus 1 is equal to Gn plus delta Gn. Okay? Yeah, recurrence relation. So this delta G n equals like this: 0, 0, 2, minus 2, 2, minus 2, 2, 2. Okay, so the prime gaps sometimes stay the same, constant speed, sometimes accelerates, sometimes decelerates. Okay, so that's prime gap sequence. Go up and down, up and down. Okay, so acceleration. All right. Okay. Let's slow down a little bit. So I'm like this. Okay, my mathematics is not too deep. It's shallow, but I know mathematics and I know some physics too. Again, my physics is very shallow. Okay. Yeah, but I know in wide breadth, width, not depth. Okay, so that's why I'm counting out PhD material. All right, so but if some university give me PhD for this and give me professor job, would I take it? I guess it depends. Okay, so I really like my lawyer job, right? So do I want to do mathematics full time as a job? I'm not sure about that. Okay, I like doing mathematics as a hobby. Okay, if I do mathematics as a job, probably in my spare time, I probably do lawyering. Okay, so because I always want to do totally different things. My full time job, my hobby, I want them to be different activities to have some strike some balance, to use different parts of my brain cover. Right? Anyways, just musing. Just slow ourselves down a little bit. Okay, it's, so that's your horizontal progression in this prime gap coverage matrix. Okay, now let me take a picture of this and erase. It's kind of pretty, right? Look like some kind of seashell fan, hand fan. Ugh. Excuse me. So horizontal progression in this prime gap coverage matrix. Horizontally speaking, you use delta G. Okay, it's the secondary prime gap. Okay, it's like second derivative, like acceleration. Okay, we can call it acceleration gap or secondary gap, accelerators, whatever. All right, so that's horizontal progression. Okay, now vertical progression is this. Uh, we gave this matrix a name, right? Gamma. Okay. let's just make an example, okay? I just want to be very careful with this notational convention because notational convention is very important in this systematic enumeration method, right? We have to be very careful with this notational convention, index convention, okay? Those languages, okay? Linguistic part in mathematics is very important, okay? So let's make an example, okay? So here you have 2 plus 2, right? So 4, 4, 4, 6, right? And so on. Now, you gamma, and it starts from 0, okay? So gamma 0, 0, 0, gamma 0, 1, 2, gamma 1, 0, 2, okay? We don't really care about this 0th column or 0th row. Maybe we do a little bit, okay? But for now, okay? Gamma 1, 1 is equal to gamma zeroth row, first column plus gamma this guy 2 plus 2, okay? First row and zeroth column, right? First row, zeroth column, subscript row, superscript column, okay? It's kind of like tensor notation a little bit, right? Tensor notation convention a little bit. Okay. Yeah, let's slow down, okay? So this is a 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, okay? Vertically, okay? Next one, 4 plus 2, 6, right? Yeah, you know what it is. So gamma 2, 1 is equal to gamma 1, 1 plus gamma 2, 0. So 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. Okay? Yeah. If you want to have that prime gap coverage matrix with you, please rewind, pause, take a screenshot of that big green table I showed you, enlarge it, save it as JPEG, print it out as PDF, whatever you gotta do, okay? So what can I say? This is low tech, okay? I cannot have some split screen. I wish I can, but I don't have time, okay? So and I don't have fancy softwares like that, okay? So I'm not quite a dedicated lecturer. Why? We are too busy discovering something new. All right, so yeah. All the pedagogical advancement, let other people do it. Okay? We appreciate what they do. I mean, I learned a lot from them in YouTube. Okay, they are fantastic educators. Okay? Yeah. Okay, but that's not our job. Okay, our job is to discover something new. Okay, so but we appreciate their service. Let's take a 5 minutes break. I need some vocal rest. Okay, so okay, let's take 5 minutes break. Let's talk about mathematics altogether, okay? Let's talk about coronavirus situation, okay? I'm really enjoying reading all these news articles about coronavirus. It's like movie. It's like reality TV show, man. It's so entertaining, okay? I mean, I'm sorry about people who die from it, but the news, what people do, it's like watching a movie, reality TV show. I go to Walmart, right? I see empty shelf. That's something new, right? Something we don't see every day, so it's kind of entertaining to me. Okay. But fortunately, they restocked some paper towels, and so I got two. Okay, because that's what I need. Alright. Yeah, I read some articles about coronavirus, like when I'm in my bathroom break, whatever, right? So I kind of understand. Because I read some articles. Why toilet paper? Because there are some cities in lockdown, like San Francisco, for example, right? So you're supposed to stay at home and work from home. So you need toilet papers, some durable food like ramen noodle, canned beans. I have it in my cabinet because that's what I eat on a regular basis. But people normally don't eat those things. And now those canned bean shelf, ramen noodle shelf is empty. How interesting, right? Yeah. But I have nothing to worry about because I got some in my cabinet because that's what typically I eat. Right? Because who knows, man? Yeah, I mean, people are kind of worried that this town or any town in the world would get locked down, right? So they need food, durable food, and toilet paper. So yeah, I understand. Uh, but at the same time, I'm wondering if we can be more considerate to other people too, right? Yeah, just live as normal as possible, right? So hoarding, well, if you ask me, I have no money to hoard, all right? So even if I want to, I wouldn't hoard. I won't because I won't be able to hoard. This panic purchase, even if I want to, I can't do it. Okay. So yeah, but because yeah, I'm a lawyer, but nowadays there are so many lawyers. We don't get paid very well. Okay, we get paid just about average American salary level. Okay, because too much supply, limited demand, so price go down. Right. After we prove this, we do some economics. Okay, because I disproved Professor what's his name Alfred Marshall, his demand and supply curve. I disproved it, just like I disproved Einsteinian relativities, and just like I disproved this anti-climate change ism, right? I've proved and disproved so many things. Okay, but one thing at a time. Let's get back to this. Okay, so now it's too dizzy, right? Yeah, we're gonna simplify this. Okay, gamma is a matrix. It's a prime gap coverage matrix. I showed you the big green table, big green matrix, right? And that's gamma matrix. Okay, gamma for gap. So uh, you have nth row and zeroth column. You have zeroth row, nth column. Okay, this is just nth gap, right? To simplify, because it gets too dizzy, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna use this now. Then you have nth row and first column. First column and nth row is equal to what? Fill in the gap, please. Pun unintended, because I don't want to confuse you. I don't want to confuse ourselves, okay? Fill in the gap. Express this using whatever, okay? Mathematics called expression. Let's take 5 minutes break. And some vocal rest, okay? So, okay? We take it easy and slow, okay? We got a week to prove this thing, alright? That should be more than enough, if you ask me, okay? Yeah, it will take us less than 1 week to finish up this gold box context proof, okay? Because I kind of see it, okay? Let's take it easy, nice and slow, right? So, take a deep breath and yeah, go ahead, fill in the gap if you want to, okay? So if not, relax, sit back, enjoy the show, okay? So. So my preference is you prove this formally before I do, and you publish it. Okay, that'll be my preference. Okay, why? We'll formally prove this here. Okay, but publication, I'd rather leave it to you. Why? Because I have better things to do than typing this up in LaTeX and submit to journals, and to me that's waste of my time, okay? Because I got better things to do, all right? And I'm not saying this in condescension. It's just that perhaps you already know LaTeX, or you have friends who know LaTeX, okay? And maybe you have some mathematics PhD friends. Tell them, okay? Let them publish this, because I have better things to do than that. Okay, so even more efficient time wise if somebody else published this. Okay, because it's my time is worth more than publishing those things. Okay, my time is better spent some doing more economics and humanology and my job is to discover things and share it with you. Okay, publication, I'd rather leave it to you or your friends. Okay, because my time is more worthwhile than that. Okay, it's too mechanical kind of job. So okay, so now first column. All right. Do you need more time? Okay, I'll give you more time. Why? I need more time to drink. Okay, I have a full-time job. Okay, so yeah, I want to relax. Go ahead and fill in the gap. Okay, if you want to. All right. If not, relax. Okay. Funny thing, Greek letter gamma, it looks just like Korean G. Okay, so good. Okay. Yeah. How interesting. Because Korean alphabet is invented by this King Lee. Okay, he's yeah, I'm blood relative of that famous Korean king in 1400s, I think. Maybe 1500s, I don't know. He and his employees, scholars, they invented Korean alphabet from scratch. How did they do it? To imitate its phonetic language. Korean is phonetic language. Okay, so they imitated the formation of tongue, sealing of your mouth and teeth. Okay, so they kind of imitated that shape of tongue and mouth, lips, teeth. That's how they came up with this gu. Gu is like in human analytical linguistics, number three sound. Number one sound, m, labial. Okay. Number two sound, alveolar, like d. Number three sound, g. It's like vela. Okay. Yeah. So vela sound, it kind of looks like this, right? Tongue going up at the back of your mouth ceiling, right? Your palate. Yeah. So that's how they came up with it. Maybe Greeks did the same thing. I don't know. Okay. Like theta, maybe it's like they're imitating teeth. Theta, I don't know. Okay. Phi, maybe they imitated lips. I don't know. Okay. Something to explore. Okay. So okay. Alpha, maybe R A, right? Alpha. Beta, maybe lips. B, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's fill the blank. Okay, so now that I'm getting overheated, let me turn off the heater. Let me take off this coat. It's springtime in Alaska. Okay, yeah, I ran during the lunchtime and it was like way too hot, right? So I ran in Hawaiian t-shirt later on. Okay, I was running back to my parking lot on the frozen lake. Okay, so I mean next to. Ah, boy. Whew. So yeah, in order to not get coronavirus, exercise, diet, personal hygiene, regulation of body temperature, healthy diet. Okay, that's all there is to it. Okay, you don't need to hold up toilet paper. Come on, just buy what you need for the week. Okay, be considerate to other people. Okay, don't be so scared or greedy. All right. Okay. Now what? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Two is G1. Okay. So yeah. Hmm. For example, gamma 2 1 is equal to 2 plus 2 6. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's that. Now let's look at the first row. All right. So gamma first row and nth column is equal to well, let's look at zeros column. Okay, it's easier. Zeros row, right? Nth column. What's that? Uh, 2 plus G1 plus G2 plus G3, okay, plus G4, okay. So nth column. Now we are talking about column, so we're gonna use index J. Okay. For example, when n is 2, all right, forget about all the boundary cases, initial cases, forget about them, okay? Just if n is large enough, then when n is 2, okay? So gamma 0 2, okay, zeros column, zeros row, second column, okay? It is 2 plus 2, I'm sorry, 2 plus 0. What is 0? delta G1. Okay. Yeah. Now, fifth column, 2, right? So G1, 2 plus G1 plus G2 plus G3 plus G4. So equals to n minus 1. Okay? Yeah, we got it. Now we have to combine these two. Horizontal progression, vertical progression, such that we combine these two formula somehow and we can find formula for gamma ij. Okay? So we probably will need another whiteboard for that. Okay, but if you can, do it. Fill in the blank. Okay? The function of two variables, two inputs, I and j. Okay? Do it if you can, okay? If you want to. Yeah. You're kind of going slow, right? Yeah, what do I do? Yeah, I drink vodka, right? But at the same time, most likely we're going to prove gold box conjecture in 3 weeks. Okay. The oldest professional or amateur mathematician was Mr. Goldbach himself. Herr or Gospodin Goldbach himself, he was amateur mathematician and he was also a lawyer. Okay, as far as I can recall. Okay, I think so. Yeah, Mr. Cardano and I mean, Signore Cardano, Signore Tartaglia, Italians, right? Uh, Mr. Cardano, he was a doctor. He was an amateur mathematician. Mr. Tartaglia, probably he was an amateur mathematician too. Okay. Uh, Mr. Tartaglia discovered this closed form formula for solution for third order polynomial. Okay? But he didn't want to publish it for whatever reason. It's like this, what's that, the Lord of the Ring? My precious, my precious. But Mr. Cardano was friend of Mr. Senore Tartaglia, so Senore Cardano, hey, tell me, I'm not gonna tell anyone. So Senore Tartaglia told Senore Cardano, and Senore Cardano published it. Okay, he kind of, yeah, I would say it's a betrayal, but because for the sake of humanity, he did publish. Okay, he at least broke his promise to his friend, Senore Tartaglia. Okay, but we can understand he had to do it, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so if you want, take a screenshot. Alright, save it as a JPEG, convert it to PDF, and print it out. Whatever you gotta do. Zoom it in, enlarge it. Alright, because we need another whiteboard. Okay. We're gonna fill in this blank. Okay, so because I'm gonna put this whiteboard down over there, and grab another whiteboard, because we need more space, and I need to refer back to this. I cannot erase this. Okay. All right. It'll take 5 minutes. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me take a picture of this, okay? So then I will plug in my cell phones because you need to be charged. I don't think I need this. All right, we're back. Yeah, I gave you enough time to take a screenshot of this, so. Yeah, this maximal approach didn't quite work, did it? So I gotta take a picture of this before I erase. And I hope I wrote it down, okay? So that I don't have to write it down again. If I didn't, I will. Yeah, this maximal function approach, it didn't quite work, right? But yeah, we found something. I hope I wrote it down. I did. Good. So I can erase this. I took a picture. It's in my notebook and we need some space. So, you know, I have friends whose mathematical kung fu is better than mine, okay? And some of them told me, yeah, mathematical discovery is not always made by mathematicians who know the most mathematics, but sometimes it's mathematical discoveries made by mathematicians who never give up. Okay, yeah, some of my mathematical friends told me that it's just really cool. Okay, so I have many friends. Okay, smarter than me in many aspects, all different races. Some of them, yes, mixed races. Okay, so yeah, I'm not racist. Okay, and I'm not exactly a loner. Okay, yeah, I have many friends. Right. Yeah. Okay. Lawyer circle, political circle, or clubs, bars, you name it. Okay. People from all walks of life, all different races, all different ages. All right. Some of them are younger than me, but most of them are older than me. Okay, so yeah. Because, yeah, I learn from younger people too, but people who are older than me, they have more experience. So my friends tend to be older than me. Okay, because I want to learn from their experiences. Okay. Anyways, where's that whiteboard? Oh, where's that whiteboard I just replaced? I need to refer back to it. Okay. Okay. Legwork. Okay. Now, to find some random element in this gamma set, yeah, gamma matrix, ordering matters. It's two-dimensional matrix, okay? Two-dimensional order set. Anytime you have indices, it's a vector, or matrix, or tensor, okay? What's a tensor? Yeah, you can think of, kind of loosely speaking, you can think of it as a n-dimensional matrix, okay? N-dimensional vector, n-dimensional order set. One way to look at it, okay? Yeah, in tensor analysis, they have more technical definition than that, yeah, but loosely speaking, okay? Now, what's random I gamma ij? Oh boy. Yeah, we're dealing with prime gap coverage matrix, okay? It's not PG13. Alright, it's just prime gap coverage matrix. It's not PG13, okay? There's nothing PG13 about this. Children, they can watch this, okay? Although they will be very bored. So yeah, maybe it's PG13, okay? Because we don't want children to be bored. Or maybe we want them to, as a disciplinary measure. Just kidding. I wanna have fun too, okay? Do you wanna be happy? Do you wanna have fun? So do I. Yeah, Cindy Lauper, yeah, I like some of her songs. Like what? Good Enough. The movie Goonies. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that movie. Okay. But ideology is politically speaking, okay, I don't agree with some of her ideologies. Okay, but whatever. Good enough for me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dun 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 da 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 da. There's some video game about this Goonies movie. Okay, yeah, I remember. It's a nice, very good movie. Yeah, like 1980s, right? Yeah, he came to Korea. Okay, from Hollywood, Los Angeles, California. Uh, 1980s, I think. Yeah, I did watch that movie when I was in Seoul, South Korea, as an elementary schooler. Yeah. I think I went to theater with my friends, like elementary school. Okay, back in the days. Okay, in Seoul, South Korea, young kids they take the bus by themselves. They go to movie theaters. Elementary schoolers. Okay, they go to movies by themselves. They didn't need parents accompanying them. Right. That's 1980s in Seoul, South Korea. Okay, they went anywhere by themselves. Elementary schoolers, or just with their friends, taking a bus. That's how I grew up. Okay. Nowadays, yeah, so many kidnappers, right? So young kids, they have elementary schoolers. They have to be with their parents. Okay. I feel so sorry. I feel so. I feel so sorry. They cannot go anywhere without their parents or babysitters. When I was in elementary school in Seoul, South Korea in 1980s, we went anywhere ourselves, by ourselves, or just one by one, or with our friends. We took the bus, went to theaters. Okay, that's how I grew up. Okay, so I kind of feel sorry for this American children nowadays. It's not their fault. It's just whatever. Yeah. Anyways, just some historical social commentary. Okay, so cultural commentary, comparative in time and space. Okay, so cross cultural commentary. Okay, so let's get back to this. All right, let's give it some indexation. Okay. Oh, we forgot zero, huh? Yeah, whatever. Zero is not that important in this context, but just because we want to be inclusive, right? Yeah, whatever. To be politically correct, right? To be inclusive, okay? Sure. Okay. Now, what is this? Is gamma matrix. What's this? Fill in the blank for me, okay? It's function of two variables, two inputs, okay? Whatever mathematical expression you may have, it's just you have two variables, I, J, okay? So go figure, okay? If you want to, alright? I'm gonna take 5 minutes break, okay? So after I take a picture of this, alright? Yeah. Come up with a hypothesis, conjecture, okay? Take a guess. I gotta take a picture of this. So, picture of conjecture. I could not help noticing this rhyme, right? Picture of conjecture, okay? So, alright. Let's take a break from mathematics, okay? Because I want to give you some more time, alright? Yeah, go figure, okay? Fill in the blank if you want to. Just let's take a break from all this, okay? Let's take some balance, right? Let's get more. Let's diversify our time investment. Let's take some balance, okay? So yeah, let's talk about gayism, alright? Uh, some of my some of the bestest people are LGBT members, okay? Yeah, I know they are good people mostly, right? They are mostly very good people, high quality, very talented, gifted, hardworking, handsome, beautiful LGBT people. Okay, so I'm not against people. We as humanologists, because we understand how it works in Homo sapiens. We're humanologists. Okay, we are not against people, but we oppose a certain set of ideologies. Okay, yeah, we can disagree, but we can still be friends, right? It's about diversity of ideas. Okay, do you want everybody to be pro alcoholist, pro Bacchusist, or pro tobaccoist? No, we need some checks and balances, right? Yeah. And people who advise me, hey, stop smoking cigarettes, stop drinking alcohol, they do so out of love for me. Alright? Where's my water? I'm pro waterist. I love water, okay? You gotta drink a lot of water, okay? So yeah. So I learned it from my friends, okay, who are older than me, okay. Yeah, availability. Yeah, that has humongous significance. Availability, okay. I mean, if you are born hypothetically 1900, 1800 in America here, there was no tattoos on piercings, okay. But nowadays, 2020, yeah, the tattoo shop, piercing shop, right? This availability, okay. So you get influenced, right? Okay, back in the days, 200 years ago, 100 years ago, okay. Uh, there the gayism, LGBTism isn't that mainstream. Was not that mainstream. Even 3 decades ago, 4 decades ago, okay. Yeah, but nowadays mainstream. This is more readily available, and there's no stigma attached to it. Okay, so that's why more people do it. LGBT subscription to this ideology, LGBT gayism. Okay, so yeah, I've seen some good people who are LGBT subscribers. Okay, yeah, I'm not saying they're bad people. Yeah, they're beautiful. They are good people, and they are handsome, kind, generous. Yeah, yeah, I've seen them. Okay, so we are not against people. We are against certain ideologies. Okay, but out of love, I would recommend unsubscription. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, because scientists they quite recently, but maybe about a year ago, okay, they proved that there's no such a thing as gay gene. Okay, yeah. So Miss Lady Gaga, she is proven wrong because she sang, "I was born this way. I was born gay." Okay, it was not her idea. She just rode on top of this pro-gay surf wave. Okay, she just surfed on top of that, right? Wasn't her idea. Okay, so she's not a scientist. She's a recording artist, right? Dancer, singer. But I'm not a huge fan of the lady. Okay, because yes, I'm sorry if I disagree with you, but I'm not really sorry about it. Okay, it's about diversity of opinions because I happen to be in America. That's what America is about: freedom, diversity, liberty. Yeah, I'm an anti-gayist. I oppose gayism. Okay, I do not oppose gayists. We don't oppose people. We oppose ideologies. Okay, so yeah, if you are LGBT person, there are a lot more to you other than gayism in you. Maybe you're a carpenter, you're a carpenterist. Maybe you are have a family, you're a familyist. Maybe you run, you're a runist. Maybe you jog, you're a joggist. Maybe you play soccer, you're a soccerist. Okay? So this gayism in you is just one of many ideologies, this metaphysical DNA, right? But sometimes we see that certain ideologies, even like Christianity, this ideologies has such a strong influence upon you. It wipes out your individual identity as a person, as a human being. Okay, like for example, if you are Republican or Democrat, right? I mean, how can you possibly agree with every single item in this party agenda? If you are Democrat, Republican, hardcore, your party loyalty, right? But how can you possibly agree with every single item in this party agenda? If you are Democrat, pro-choice, anti-gun, uh, pro-LGBT, pro-anti-climate changeism, pro-equality, anti-big corporation. If you are Republican, yeah, flip side of that, right? Oh, if you are Democrat, you're anti-gun. You're Republican, pro-gun, pro-family. Pro-life. I mean, I'm registered Republican, but I disagree with certain things because I'm slightly pro-gun because I need it when I go to hiking because I live in Alaska. There are bears, okay, so I do need a gun, okay. Slightly pro-gun, okay. But when it comes to abortion, I'm pro-choice. I'm not pro-life, okay. Because that makes more economic sense and it makes it's more self internally consistent with Republican philosophy, where small government, low tax. Okay, so yeah, pro freedom, right? Because I'm amateur mathematician. Okay, so I want to be internally consistent. Okay, so and this pro life agenda, that's self contradictory. Okay, just like pro gayism is self contradictory within liberalism, modern contemporary liberalism. Okay, because whatever. Let's get back to this. We had enough break. Okay, we wanted to strike some balance between mathematics and non-mathematics, like politics. Okay, so okay, yeah. All right. I mean, writing this gamma Greek capital letter gamma as if it's Korean G, Korean G. Yeah, okay, better. Because Korean G, Korean G, they don't write it like that, okay? But Greek gamma, you have this extra tick, vertical, right? Yeah. Whatever. Like, do do do. It looks like number seven, right? Like God. Is it seventh alphabet? A B C D E F G. Okay. Seventh alphabet G and Greek letter for G, gamma, kind of look the same, right? Is it coincidence? I don't know. Yeah. Whatever. Just some observation, alright? Okay. I have a cheat sheet, okay? My notebook from last night. So I kind of got this down, okay? So in the beginning, there's two, right? The very first gap number, prime gap number. Okay. So ij is start from 1 to n, okay? Both of them, alright? So vertical direction first, alright? We finish up this equation and this formula, like define that as a formula, okay? Then we'll take a break, okay? So that's precondition, alright? No. We'll do it x, okay? So kind of global variable, local variable, alright? So y, because it's vertical, alright? Alright, so that's the vertical direction, okay? Now, horizontal direction. Yeah, what's this? in this zeroth row, right? That's our hypothesis, right? And that's what I came up with last night, kinda, okay? Because I used different notational convention, indexation convention, okay? But yeah, it's evolving continuously, okay? So, okay. Let's do gamma 1, 2. Let's just calculate in our head without writing anything down. Gamma I gamma 1, 2, fourth row, second column. Okay, so 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2, 4 again. Okay, so okay. Gamma 1, 2. Two plus so this is vertical and this is horizontal, right? 2 plus gamma 1, 2. So I is 1, j is 2. Okay, so y is equal to 1 to 1. So g1, 2. Okay, 2 plus 2, 4. Okay? And j is 2, right? The second column. So x from 1 to 1, delta g1, which is 0. Yeah, 2 plus 2 plus 0. Okay, it works. Okay. Well, what if, how about gamma 1, 1? So x1 from 0. Okay. When this x is 1 from 1 to 0, when it reverses, we'll define it as 0. Okay. To simplify, because it's not that important. Okay. So it's a minor point. Okay. When x is 1 to 0, when the sigma variable go to the other direction, we just disregard it. We just call it 0. Okay? These minor points is not important. We don't have time for it. Okay? So alright. Then this works. Because we are dealing with big numbers. We have bigger fish to fry. I learned this phrase from my bosses. Okay? Current and former, right? Yeah, don't get bogged down by this small stuff. Okay? We have bigger fish to fry. Okay? Because English phrase, English idioms, that's very tricky to learn as a second English speaker. Okay? Okay, we got this. Okay, and we can go further than this. Okay, so last night, maybe this morning, I don't know. Okay, we can expand this delta as subtraction, right? We may need another whiteboard. Okay, so we can simplify this to express the diagonal numbers in this PGCM. Okay, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so yeah. Okay, We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? Or 10 minutes. I need some more rest. We'll take it nice and slow, right? So. Okay. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry for the long break because I had to catch up with my friends, okay, so to speak. Let's get out of the whiteboard, okay? So, yeah. Uh, this guy, alright. We grab this guy and this set of pens and this one eraser and we have 30 minutes left, okay. Oh shit. Oh, sorry for SH word expletive. I'm sorry, Mr. Miss Google YouTube employee. Okay, yeah, watch my mouth, alright? I behave. I've been doing a good job, obviously, right? Because you still let me be here. You didn't give me first strike, second strike. Yeah, you just gave me courtesy one warning, right? Thank you, alright? Yeah. Obviously, I'm doing just fine, right? Good. Because if you're Google to employee, I mean, you have loyalty to your company, right? American company. You want to be part of this humanological revolution, right? Yeah, you want to be a part of this, right? Yeah. You help me, I help you, okay? You get paid by Google to company, okay? So, yeah. Later on, you get some advertisement revenue from this. Okay, I'm working very hard on this, all right, and uh, thanks to me, you'll get paid later on, all right, and thanks to you, I get to enjoy here. So we are mutually beneficial kind of symbiosis. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Two-way street, okay, mutually beneficial. Give and take, okay, yeah, you tolerate me, sometimes saying things that you don't agree with. I appreciate that, okay, but at the same time, you will get paid thanks to me, okay? 'Cause people will be watching this, okay? Why? Because we are about to prove gold box conjecture, alright? And we are more than that. Come on. Mathematics, we know more than mathematics, okay? Come on. We know a lot more than that. We know a lot more than that, okay? So just tolerate us, alright? Okay? Goes downward, right? Vertical direction, horizontal direction, horizontal contribution, okay? You're assuming when A from B to C, some function of A, right? Or A, and if C is less than B, then sigma becomes zero, okay? So we describe disregard the reverse direction. Okay, so all right. Now what? Delta gx. What is delta gx? All right. Delta gx is equal to uh, gx plus 1 minus gx, right? So we plug that in, okay? And we look at diagonal in this prime gap coverage matrix, okay? So we equalize I and j, alright? So let's see what it looks like. Out of curiosity, okay? It's not, maybe not that important, maybe it is, I don't know. But just out of curiosity, okay? Let's look at the diagonals where I, row, and j column, they're equal, okay? Right. Sure, x. I is equal to j, okay? And let's practice it, okay? So, yeah, but you know, sigma variable is a local variable, so it does not really matter how you name it, okay? So sigma is very interesting function. It's a meta function, functional function, like metadata, data about data, like you have file full of data, right? Metadata is a data about data, just like when and where this file was created and how big this file is, 10 gigabyte, 10 megabyte, whatever, right? Meta function is function. One of example, sigma or pi or juxta notation, okay, whatever. Union, intersection, okay, whatever. Okay, sigma. It is also some title, okay, like sigma algebra, right? There's a lot to it, okay. Most of this I learned from Korean high school. Okay, what's Korean high school about? It's about discipline. American high school used to be all about discipline. Okay, the Korean high school system is modeled after 1950s, 60s, 70s, 40s American high school. Okay, so Korea today is like 30 years America, 30 years ago America. Okay, 30 years behind. Hopefully, Korea does not take this downward American trend because America today have tattoos, piercings, LGBT, marijuana, crime, gun violence, domestic terrorism, mass murder. America has that today, right? Under President Trump's administration, okay? They have ultra interracialism, they have all this what we regard as bad ideologies, okay? Hopefully Korea doesn't go down that track, okay? Plastic surgeries and whatever, right? Cosmetically speaking. Yeah. Hopefully Korea doesn't go down that track, okay? Whatever, I'm not in Korea, okay, but I still have friends and family there, but yeah, whatever. Okay. I mean, you may disagree with me, okay, that's fine. It's America, okay? So we have diversity of ideas, freedom of speech, all right? If you are American, let's keep America, America, okay? You don't want this one party country like China or Russia, right? You want America to be two party system. Disagreement, diversity of ideas, freedom of speech. You want to preserve and protect that, right? because if you are like me, you're American. Okay, so don't do anything to jeopardize that. Okay, do not do anything to endanger that. Freedom, free country today is endangered species like America or Alaska, right? Don't do anything to jeopardize American freedom, American liberty, the land of the free, home of the brave. Okay, I don't memorize all these lyrics of this national anthem. Okay, I'm sorry. Like in this Naked Gun series, Mr. Lesson in Nelson. Okay, I don't remember all those lyrics of. I used to when I was in the U.S. Army because I had to. Okay, now I forgot. All right, national anthem lyrics. I don't remember. You want me to sing it for you? Oh, can't you see by the dawn of the light, the daylight's streaming. Da, 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 da. And the flag was still there. Oh, land of the free and home of the brave. That's what I can remember. Okay, so how about oath of allegiance? Again, I don't remember the pledge of allegiance. I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I allege, no, pledge. I don't allege. I pledge to the flag and one nation under the God. That's all I remember. Okay, one nation under the God. Okay, I don't remember more than that. Okay, okay. Let's get back to this. Okay, yeah, local variable. No matter how you name it, doesn't matter. Okay, so sigma algebra it deserves this title. Sigma algebra is because there's a lot to it. Okay, and I learned this in Korean high school, middle school, public school, private school, 학교, 학원. Yeah, Korean private school is like school after public school. Okay, during the weekend, week, weekday nights. Okay, because they heavily emphasize education. Okay, discipline. Okay, all right. So you have y from 1 to I minus 1 and y from 1 to I, right? So you can spit it out, poop it out. Spit something, I'm sorry. I have to watch my language, right? Yeah. You can divvy it up, okay? Divvy it out, divide it out, okay? So last element in the sigma, okay? Gi, okay? Plus sigma. This is some trick I learned from Korean high school, okay? So sigma algebra, right? Okay, now stay, okay? Erase a pet. You have sigma y from 1 to I minus 1, sigma y from 1 to I minus 1, right? You can factor it out. Okay? So your gy minus ui, they cancel out when you factor it. Okay, so this becomes It's just basic elementary algebra. Okay. Sigma algebra. Okay. Yeah. Just algebraic manipulation, right? Yeah. Okay. Ah, boy. Okay. We can further simplify this guy, okay? Uh, let's take 5 to 10 minutes break, okay? Then I will share with you what I found about this diagonals in this prime get coverage matrix because I found something, okay, last night. Right. I'll share it with you. Just give me 5 minutes break, okay? Just 5 minutes. Or 10 minutes, okay? Are we still on? Sorry about long break. I'm cooking my dinner. Okay, we have 5 minutes left. We may as well just continue, okay? Because I gotta catch up with my friends in this coronavirus situation, okay? I want to make sure they are doing well, and I want them to know I'm doing well too. Yes. This we'll do some other time, okay? So, because I'm a Christian, okay? In Christianity, honoring your parents is very important, okay? You have to honor your parents. All my former bosses, former colleagues, parental figures, okay? So, yeah. My good old friends, okay? Some of them I met when I was a PhD candidate. Yeah, they went ahead, became researchers in big companies. They became professors in big schools. Yeah, they were my friends. Okay. Yeah. 'Spit off their name, man. But they're from everywhere, okay? They're from Israel, they're from India, China, okay? Korea. All these PhD candidates, okay? So I have so many friends from America, Canada, okay? They're from everywhere, right? So 2 minutes left, okay? We'll stop and restart, okay? We continue with this, okay? I took enough break. I'm cooking my dinner, okay? So give me 5 minutes, alright?